Okay, I must be visible, audible. Welcome everybody here once again in another session in this All India Live Mock series, which is I think beneficial for all of you, beneficial for us also. We also get some distinct variations here. Let's start the session without any delay. I welcome all of you present out here from my side or people watching it later. Welcome Nancy, Jai Jinendra, Avijit, welcome brother, Rinkal Aditya, Isha Yagesh, Vishal, Ayushi, Sandhya Ruchi, Avijit, welcome Chetan, Kumesh, Suman Gauri Yagesh, okay brother, I will check for sure, Divyanshi, Rahul, Icha, Gunjan, Prashansa, Radhe Radhe. Let's start the session objections. Welcome KP and Avijit. Select the sentence that has a spelling error. Answer carefully. These days for 1 month straight, the first and foremost thing I would say is avoid silly mistakes. You heard this? Avoid silly mistakes. They can, they will. They shall make the difference. Not even will. Jai Shri Ram. Hey dear. Sanjeev, good evening, brother. Hey dear. Warm evening, Rahul and all of us. Suraj, Jai Hind bhai. I repeat, avoid those silly mistakes. They make the difference. And don't skip anything. That means just don't read the half sentence. I think this is a mistake. Let's go ahead. In error detection, especially when students commit this mistake, they think article should be there. But there was a blunder. At least go through the complete sentence. At least go through the complete passage. In a closed test, in an RC, at least go through the whole passage. Parajumbles, the options available out there, they make the difference. No, once some famine, bhukmari in Hindi they say, struck the village and despair settled like a heavy fog. Okay, spelling mistake I have to consider. All the crops failed, withering under the relentless sun. Seems good to me. Rivers, lakes started to dry up, leaving the land parched and barren. Seems good to me. Faced with dwindling resources, the people of the village began a somber, I don't think so, it should be blur. I request you to please check the display settings. Hello everyone, is the display blur? Kindly comment. If there is, I will check this from my side. Is the display blur, everyone? I don't think so. Let me enhance this further the most I can. Is that okay? Should be in my opinion. The spelling of somber, yes, Paras. The spelling goes, I'm sorry. The spelling goes S-O-M-B-E-R. I think a common word all of us know. So I read that wholeheartedly. Ram Ram, welcome. I read that wholeheartedly, considering every option out there, every word out there, but all fine. Somber should be B-E-R. So this D should be the correct one. But I've always said, kindly consider the sentences, the fractions, and kindly consider the options. They may not be the same. You better know this. We should have this maturity. So somber is there in D, but that is marked here in option A. So A clicked out there. That was wrong. No problem. We are humans and I got this wrong. In the quiet town of this, nestled deep within a lush forest, lived a young girl named Lily. She was known for her boundless curiosity, fascination with old forgotten things. Favorite spot was the attic of grandparents' cottage, filled with dusty relics of the past. One sunny afternoon exploring that, she stumbled upon, came across, ran into, bumped into a small locket that was unlike anything she had ever seen before, adorned with complex engravings and a single sparkling sapphire in the center. She gently opened it, revealing a faded photograph of a woman who looked quite like her grandma. She rushed downstairs to show her grandma, who was sipping tea in the cozy kitchen. As soon as she saw the locket, tears welled up in her eyes. She explained that it belonged to her mother, who had passed away when she was just a child. It had been lost for decades. She decided to embark on a quest to uncover the story behind that and the women in the photograph. Okay, she spent hours Sifting through old newspapers, records, with each discovery, the mystery deepened, leading to distant relatives, family secrets, even a long lost treasure map also. As she delved deeper into the family's history, she uncovered tales of love, loss, resilience. She learned about her great grandmother, who had been very adventurous explorer and a collector of rare artifacts. The locket was a symbol of her great grandmother's spirit and her enduring connection to her family. In the end, the journey not only brought her closer to her roots but also forged new connections with the family. The locket became a symbol of their shared history and the unbreakable bond that spanned through generations. Welcome, Gunjan, Lavkush, Deepika, Smriti, Sakshi, and all of you here. Most welcome. Now, I got this wrong. Based on the passage, what is the theme of the story? I was wrong, that she had this curiosity of finding things out there. She was curious. Here again, she went deep into this and that. I thought that should have been the emphasis of the theme of the passage. The significance of material wealth, they are not discussing. Dangers of being too deep into the past, the dangers are not there. I thought this should be the answer, but that was not. Now I realize, because I read this only once to be honest, now I realize she went downstairs to the mother, to grandma, who was sipping tea. As soon as she saw the locket, made her see, tears welling up in her eyes, feelings, emotions of the family. She explained, this is there. She passed away when I was just a child. It had been lost for decades. Now she decided to embark on a quest to uncover the story of the family. Here also, in the end, the journey not only brought her closer to the roots, that means they are discussing the family here, making new connections with the family. It became a symbol of their shared history of the family and the bonds of the family going through generations. So I think her curiosity shouldn't be correct. I got wrong, no problem. The enduring value of family connections and the heritage. She got tears in her eyes. That was the answer. Objections welcome. She was known for her boundless curiosity. The word boundless defines no boundaries. Boundless, no boundaries out there. So for no boundaries, barred will be with restrictions. Defined will have some restrictions. Fraught will be with fear and such. Unending, I think the easiest one out here. Identify the chronology in the passage. Events happened as per their sequence. Okay, she decided to embark on a quest to uncover the story behind the locket. Okay, she stumbled upon a small locket. I think the story starts here when she stumbled on a locket. She came across this locket. The story starts here. So I think B should be the first one first. She came across this locket. B should be the first one first. B should be the first one. So I think A or B should be there. And the paper, and the one who designs the paper is intelligent enough, Jessica. Later on, she learned about her great grandmother's personality. I think that should be the ending one, because she found a faded photograph, will be in between. Her grandma started crying, will be in between. She went deeper to search that. I started with B, the first one, she came across that, and C, the last one. And B and C, the first and last, available in just one. For slight confirmation, to avoid the silly mistakes I was talking about at the beginning of this video, let's confirm. B, D, E, A, C. She came across the locket. Okay. She found a faded photograph over there. A faded photograph over there in the locket. Okay, not bad. She showed it to the grandma. She started crying. Okay. Then she decided to further invest. Okay, no problem. Inquire, I'm sorry. Investigate, I'm sorry, not invest. And then she came to know about this, the ending. Yep. In what way did the lost locket become a powerful symbol of the story? It became a source of conflict. No conflict was there. All love. It embodied the legacy, the feelings of her great grandmother. Yep. It represented a forgotten era of history. Yes. But we have a better choice. The feelings and all these things out there. It was valued only for the monetary worth. No. Sanjana, welcome. No, not only for the monetary worth. She said, I'm checking the answer sheets. Quite easy. First of all, consider this. She says cannot be the answer. The given statement belongs to past. She said that she was checking. I think I need not check the other options because I have the most appropriate at first. Objections? Welcome. He's trying to create a cure for all diseases. In your classes, you come across this word. I keep on saying that. Welcome, Bubbly. Remedy can be the solution for one or two diseases, but panacea is the solution for all the diseases. In Hindi, they say Ramband. No, no, no. Remedy is not for all diseases, Avijit. No, in the sheets you have this. No, Shikha, antibiotic is not for all diseases. Come on. You are saying what happens in our family. In our families, if I say, Shikha, we have this antibiotic. If you are suffering from fever, have this. Cold, have this. Cough, have this. For everything we have, but logically, panacea is the remedy to all diseases. I answered in just 8 seconds. Everything will be fine. This is something which prolongs life. One will not die. And antibiotic may be for some specific, not for everything. Antibiotics are going to work. No, remedy maybe for one. For all diseases, a fixed one word by SSC, asked by SSC a number of times. Yep. Feign is to pretend. And the synonym will be pretend itself. Need not think about the others. Yes, pan, all, pandemonium, pandemic and such. Preserve? No. Forget? No. Refute the charges? Not at all. Place where bodies are kept. KP, fortunately I got this correct. There was a slight confusion, but still I got this correct. I give it a try to all of you live. People who watch it later, you can. Cemetery is the place where dead bodies are buried. Wow, great. Ayushi, Love Kush, thank you. People, I think, can answer this or this, but they are synonyms first of all, and these are the places where dead bodies are not kept, emphasis here. They are buried. The pronunciation is buried. They are buried here and there. Vault maybe for anything else also, but this is the precise one where they are kept. Wow, do remember this. So close options here. He had finished his homework before the party started. When you have double passive, change one of them step by step. He had finished the homework. Okay. His homework had been finished by him. His homework had finished. This is not passive. Had been finished. Okay. Has been. Why? Was. No. Done. Need not think about the other option or sentence when you can just answer the first one so precisely, because you can't skip it further. Using the idiom correctly. Yesterday, I recorded a short, and that should be available here on this channel in a couple of days. SSC Steno 2023 examination, October 13th, if I'm not wrong. SSC Steno 2023. There was an idiom to be in hot water. Some of you were live. And they asked SSC itself. You can call this a mock test. That was SSC itself. They asked an idiom to be in hot water, and all the options were all the same. To be in an uncomfortable situation, to be in an uncomfortable situation, uncomfortable, comfortable, or I think it was troublesome situation. All the options were the same. To be in a troublesome situation, I think all the four said, but the rest of the words were a little bit different. To be choked to death, to be drowned, to be burned, or to be criticized or punished. And the answer was the fourth one. Avijit, yes, brother, you are phenomenal. Here, something such as there. Banking is fond of asking idioms this way. Choose the multiple word usage. They say this. Okay. Let the cat out of the bag, which is to reveal a secret. I remember this is to reveal a secret. The children let the cat out of the bag to play in the garden. No context of revealing a secret here. He let the cat out of the bag and refused to share the important information. Refused to share is not to let the cat out of the bag. This is the opposite one. She always lets the cat out of the bag when she goes out with her cat. Come on. Idioms are not going to have the literal meaning of the words. She let the cat out of the bag and told everyone about the plans. There, he revealed the information. He revealed the secret. No, Shikha. Okay. You are saying B only when refused is not there. Yes, you are correct. Just like the fourth one. Great. Yes. Thumbs up to all of you. Uh, Jack ordered his employees to finish the project as soon as possible. Okay, he ordered his employees. You can't say please. Imperative statements start with a V1. Hey, get out. Get out. You can't say got out. You can't say went. Hey, go. You can't say went. Imperative statements start with a V1. So this is wrong because of please. He didn't request, he ordered. This is wrong because of finished. Finish the project. Okay, but he says the given statement is in past tense. You can't say this. He said to the employees, finish as soon as possible. Shikha, the same when I taught a couple of days ago in narration, if you say the boss said to the peon, give him the file. The boss ordered the peon to give him the file. But once it is the peon said to the boss, give him the file, the peon requested the boss to give him the file and such. A little bit of common sense is always required, needed. Okay, some parajumbles. That was a confusing one. I took a lot of time to answer this. My goodness, this is not the time I took, honestly. But I think I took 3 minutes to answer this. Quite confusing in my opinion. You have the first and the last one fixed out here. The first and the sixth one fixed out here. Nitesh, good evening, brother. But you have to rearrange the remaining ones. Have you given any more thought to your future and marriage? She asked. The daughter had been thinking about it, but wanted to focus on her career first. But according to her mother, marriage was an important part of life too. I can relate both these statements because no one is saying anything. They are not the narration ones. The daughter had been thinking about it, but wanted to focus on the career first. She had the focus on the career. But according to the mother, marriage was an important part of life too. Contradictory. I want my career first. She said, marriage is also important. Okay, A, B, and that way. Okay. The mother said, sometimes finding the right partner can also support you and your dreams. This may be related to your career. The daughter further said, I just want to make sure I'm financially stable and independent before I take that step. But the last statement is, I'll keep an open mind, but for now, I really want to chase my professional goals, the daughter said. Shikha, I'm sorry, but the answer is probably not the fourth one, Shikha. Because the fourth one, Muskan Radhe, has B at the end, and B is not. Okay, I may be confused again. Let me do this live in front of you. Can't mug up statements. Have you given any thought? She said. Okay, I'll eliminate with the help of A and B altogether first. A and B here in this, A and B here, A and B not there, A and B in C also. I may take time. I'm live, no problem. The mother said. The daughter said, I just want to make sure I'm financially stable and independent before I take that step. Okay, you can start with D. Then A. The daughter had been thinking, no. D, A will not make any choice. I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, I'll be live, but I answered this correct. A, B, and D before I take that step. Okay, yes. And C. Sometimes, yes, I think C should be the last one. C should be the last one. If I'm wrong, I'm live, no problem. Thank God. C should be the last one. Avijit, thank you for helping me. No, Love Kush. Now feel this, that it wasn't easy, to be honest. To be honest, it wasn't easy. No, Paris. Have you given any thought to your future and marriage? I have been thinking about this, my future, my marriage, but I think I want to focus on my career first. But according to my mother, marriage is also an important part of life. So A, B, available in just 2 options, either C or A. Got it? Now read this. If you start with C, here the mother is asking. And after she has asked with no answer to the question, She said, sometimes finding the right partner can also support your dreams. How did she know, if we start with C, that for her, her daughter, marriage, sorry, career is more important than marriage? Then she can say that finding the right partner, marriage, can support your dreams, your career. They are contradictory. We should have information in between. Eliminating C, clicking A. Now we go through this. A. The daughter had been thinking about this, future, marriage, but she wanted to focus on the future first, career first. Okay, we make a preference out here among between those options available to us. But according to the mother, marriage was also important. Okay, now the daughter is saying, I just want to make sure the answer to this. I just want to make sure that I'm financially stable and independent before I take that step, marriage. And the next statement marked by the mother is also talking about marriage. You know, finding a right partner, marriage, can support your dreams. Okay, now this is the, what should I say? This advice is something she said, I'll keep an open mind, but now I want to chase my dreams. But for now, I want to chase my dreams. Will that be okay? C and the sixth one also. Never, brother. Komish. Ridhima, most welcome. Never, Komish. You can put your doubts tomorrow in the class. I'll happily answer them. But for now, I would say no. No. And you know me, I know you. No problem. You can put the examples if somebody is saying this. If a book is mentioning this, we can have a couple of examples tomorrow in the class. For sure. You're welcome, brother. Okay? That was a confusing one, to be honest. In examinations, sometimes you don't have that much time. The rapid advancement of AI combined without looking at the options, you combine something with something. I will look at the option having with. Okay. Combined to reevaluate. No. With, I'll prefer B. Has, where's the subject? Aiming to strike. I'll go for my instinct first grammatically. If that is wrong, has some problem, I'll think about the others. The advancement of AI combined with growing concerns about data privacy, security, and that has prompted governments and industries worldwide to reevaluate their regulatory frameworks, aiming to strike a balance between all these things. Perfect. Striking a balance between innovation, protection, and ethical practices. Perfect. Need not think about any other option. Combined with striking a balance between. Parajumbles were good in this set, and that was a better one. The global shift towards renewable energy has been driven by the urgent need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change, making it one of the most critical transitions of our time. Okay. Wind, solar, hydropower have emerged as leading alternatives to fossil fuels, offering cleaner, sustainable energy sources that can help mitigate the environmental damage caused by traditional energy production. The moment I read these out aloud, I forget what is written out there. I too need concentration to remember what is marked out there, especially the tone and the theme. Okay. Despite significant advancements, this seems to me a negative one. Despite advancements, challenges remain in terms of storage, cost, infra, requiring further investment and innovation to make these sources more viable and on a large scale. Okay, governments, corporations around the world are increasingly committing to renewable energy targets, recognizing the importance of transitioning to a low carbon economy for the future of the planet. I can't think of the starting one, I can't think of the ending one. All are good to me. You can answer if you feel comfortable. Now, the best part here, everybody, that was a good test, will be considering this. I think the only keyword one can grab in order to save time is consider this. To make these energy sources, that means you have to define some energy sources somewhere, after which you can use C. Otherwise, C cannot be the first one, C can't be the next one also. I'll be looking for some energy sources that I can find. Comment please. Shikha, Komesh, perfect. Can I say logic and common sense? Wind, energy source. Solar, of course, solar energy. Hydropower, of course. B and C should be there, and C must not come before B. Must not come before B. In the first option, we have C before B. Impossible. Impossible, yes. We have C before B. Impossible. We have C before B, if I'm not wrong. Impossible. The only option with C after B. Everybody. That's how we make precise choices in examinations. Sanjeev, is that okay? I think you are the same who asked parajumbles. And in this set particularly, I agree, totally agree that parajumbles are class. The previous one also, this one also. But one keyword with the help of elimination can give us precise answers there. Thank you. Most welcome, Sanjeev Adia. So the only option where C is after B is this, and that has to be the answer because that's the only option left now. At least the silly mistake should not be there. Yes, Shikha, they help a lot. The silly mistake should not be there. I will quickly go through this. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, okay. Global shift towards renewable energy has been driven by the urgent need to reduce all these things. Okay, no problem. Wind and all these are the new sources. No problem. Although there have been, say, advancements, but challenges remain. We need to have these sources. Perfect. Governments. Okay, that's the solution now. I'm reading after clicking the answer. After being so short, I'm clicking this. And can I say that's the solution to those challenges? Governments, corporations around the world are increasingly committing to renewable energy targets, recognizing the importance of transitioning to a low carbon economy for the future of the planet. This is the ending statement, a concluding statement, and the solution to all those challenges. Done. Ridhima, God bless you. God bless you, hey dear, again and again and again. God bless you. Thank you so much. The impairment shows as slowed reaction times, reduced this, diminished ability, and all these things. Okay, this is some impairment, maybe visual, maybe anything such. During sleep, the body repairs itself. Okay, that may be a descriptive one, but we have a better choice. Sleep is an important component of overall health. I can't start with B now, I'll start with C, and I think I can put B just after C. Any option with C, B, the fourth one. I'll think about this, but not now. Let me read the last statement also. Regular sleep deprivation can lead to serious health issues. Just a sec. Can I say these are the serious health issues like slow reaction time, reduced attention, focus, diminished ability? Yes, I think I'm correct. My rough answer should be C. Sleep is a vital component, the descriptive statement. During sleep, we do this and that. Regular deprivation of sleep can have some issues, health issues, and these are the issues. CBDA. And the fourth one, if that is visible to all of us. Straight answer without looking at the options. DA, a better choice. Sleep and during sleep, another better choice. This is the story-based, easiest of the lot. Fortunately, someone came and gave it to him. Fine. It was a long night and he was sleeping on the footpath. B, the descriptive one, but available in 3. However, the cold didn't let him sleep. Okay, somebody's sleeping out there, but on the footpath, because of cold, he's not able to sleep. B, C, without the options. He felt the cold deeply in his bones, but there wasn't much to do. Now, we can say, fortunately, somebody came and gave a blanket to him. A story 1. B, C, D, A. Answer. Options are very important when we need elimination. Otherwise, they are here to make us feel sure. When it comes to phrasal verbs, I'm out. I'm not playing this game. So I dropped this one. No problem. I can skip. Not as a teacher. I always appear in these mocks as a student. I have left one also. This one got wrong. No problem. Not in every set do we come across phrasal verbs. The invitations for the farewell party were handed over a week in advance. I did know the meaning of handover is to give some responsibility to someone. The company handing over this or that, handing over the keys and such. Radhe Radhe Gautam. Most welcome. Don't be sorry. So, yes, no improvement cannot be the answer, but out of these three, I don't remember the answer either. I think handout. Yes. No, no. I got this wrong. Won't say anything. See, uh, hand over, the giving, act of giving, the position of authority. Yep, the company handing over the keys and such, the post and such. Hand in, to give somebody an authority for the attention. Hand down, to give something old and used to someone else. Okay, so just the first one out there, hand out, invitations for them. One can skip a couple of options, but don't mark them wrong. That makes the difference. Setting goals and targets is a critical practice for personal growth, productivity, and overall success, whether in professional, personal life. Having a clear sense of direction can transform ambitions into practical achievements. Without goals, it becomes easy to drift aimlessly, lacking focus, motivation, but when the goals are set, they provide purpose, structure, a roadmap to success. One of the primary benefits of goal setting is that it provides clarity, helps define exactly what we want to be and by when. Without them, even the most well-intentioned efforts can feel aimless and unproductive. For example, in a work setting without targets, employees might spend hours doing things that do not contribute to the outcome. However, when targets are set, it becomes easier to prioritize tasks, allocate time properly, and track the progress. Furthermore, setting goals increases motivation and encourages commitment. A well-defined goal, whether short-term or long-term, acts as a source of inspiration, transforms an abstract desire into a concrete challenge, a very good line, which can spark enthusiasm and energy. This drive to reach a goal helps maintain momentum when faced with obstacles. Goals are constant reminders of what one is working towards, helping them push through the difficulties and remain focused even in the face of setbacks. In addition to that, goal setting fosters accountability. When we set goals, make a personal commitment to achieving them, the sense of responsibility then can lead to increased discipline and determination. Whether through daily habits, routines, self-reflection, people tend to stay on track when they hold themselves responsible for meeting their targets. This responsibility can also extend to external sources. Your colleagues, mentors, supervisors can provide support and encouragement. Moreover, setting goals can significantly boost confidence. When targets are achieved, sense of accomplishment reinforces your self-belief, proving to individuals that they are capable of success. It builds momentum for future goals and strengthens one's resilience in the face of challenges. Okay, no problem. So according to the passage, what role does accountability play in goal setting? That was so close because accountability has been marked a couple of times. I don't remember which one was the answer. It helps them stay on track and maintain discipline. I think this was there. Yes. This sense of responsibility, accountability can lead to increased discipline and determination. So you stay on track, you have the determination, and you maintain the discipline marked out there is the answer. The others are also so close, it encourages people to work without a clear purpose. Hold on. The whole passage is talking about making goals. How can you say without a clear purpose? No. Motivates them to set more ambitious and challenging targets. Maybe, but I have the answer as per the passage. Allows them to achieve success with minimal efforts, not discussed in the passage. Either A or C is out there, the answer. How does setting goals boost your confidence? I don't remember this. Confidence boosting was marked where? When I read out loud, I forget most of the things. Confidence boosting is okay, boosting confidence, thank God. Here it is at the end. Moreover, setting goals can boost confidence. When targets are achieved, sense of accomplishment reinforces self-belief that you are capable of success. By encouraging people to take risks, that's a negative statement. Making it easier to avoid obstacles, maybe. Creating a sense of complacency and reducing efforts. No, 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 effort should not be reduced. One C cannot be there. Strengthening your self-belief. As per the passage, we have the keyword of self-belief in the same tone is the answer. Options are close. What's the title of the passage? The power of responsibility in achieving success? Yes. Overcoming obstacles with motivation? No. The passage is not about motivation. The passage is all about setting goals. But hold on. The first one should not be the answer because the passage is not only about the responsibility. That's a secondary factor. The primary factor is setting goals. No, no. Role of discipline? Not at all. Goal setting, the path to success. Yes, Pramod. Goal setting, a better choice. At a glance, all are positive. Tangible, practical, we can touch. Abstract will be the flat antonym. Need not think about the others. Remember, concrete nouns, abstract nouns. Yes, Lavkush. Palpable, tangible. Patent, different, obvious, quite clearly visible. Not abstract. He can be influenced by the fake words. Their fake words can easily influence him. First one, all fine. No, 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 not fine. Can be plus V1 impossible. Be fine. No could, no could. Free marks, voice and narration. His hilarious jokes received thunderous blank space from the audience. I think response. I think something such. Cascading is to combine things and put them in this order or that order. Whisper, hey, what he's doing. No whisper from the audience one is going to have for the jokes. Indifference. You shouldn't be putting them thunderous then. Great amount. Something positive. A huge round of applause for the Kapil Sharma show in that way. So yep, we have heard this. I dropped this. However, later I realized I shouldn't have dropped this. I dropped it at a glance. Phrasal verbs, let's skip this. He decided to blank space the responsibility. You take on the responsibility. I don't know how and why did I leave this. Take on the responsibility, take on the challenge. I know this, and let's see the meaning of the others. Take on with the responsibility, challenge and such. Take in, absorb or understand something. Or to allow someone to stay in your home. Take somebody in. Take out, remove something. Carry off, to succeed in doing something difficult or to steal also. Carry off is also a common phrasal verb to remember. Carry off, to succeed. Yes, I have come across this before. Take on, the challenge, the responsibility. The new policy was implemented, blank space anticipated. Earlier than is grammatically possible, better than, smarter than, taller than. Most superlative, earlier, impossible. Then, this is not the spelling of the comparative degree conjunction. More earlier will be grammatically wrong with a double comparative. The only grammatically correct option. They feed on leaves and the living, if you're talking about trees, can I say this idiom? I have quite recently shared in the shorts section of this channel. Remember, everybody, I think, bark up the wrong tree. So for a tree, the most appropriate word is going to be bark, not bark or this or this or this or that. Bark up the wrong tree, doing futile efforts. Yes, absolutely. So bark, the only option relevant. Nicely, we did not see him. What about nicely, we did not see him? Truly, we did not see him. If you put any adverb, like fortunately, I didn't see him. Unfortunately, I didn't see him. It totally depends upon the perception of the author. My camera is discharged. 10 seconds, please. I request 10 seconds, please. So if I say truly I saw him, I didn't see him, all okay, depends upon the perception of the author. Really, I didn't see him, for a negative sentence really won't be a good sentence. Yes, Paras, the better choice. Factually, really, truly, nicely, all are there. Then I, as a student, Pramod, thank you for mentioning the question correct, not the answer. Then I read, as a student, the question. Select the appropriate option to replace the underlined word with an adverb of time. Oh my god, I didn't see this first. Okay. Adverb of time, nicely, is the adverb of manner, not time. Truly, manner. Really, manner. The only adverb of time, or say the expression of time. Look at the instructions carefully. The case has been dismissed. Okay. Typical SSC these days. B plus first form. Impossible. Typical SSC these days. Have plus V1 and anything such. Impossible. He may have changed a lot after when. Hold on. Why? Two conjunctions to add a couple of sentences. Only one is enough. Improvement must be there. He may have changed when I had introduced. When is the one which defines a point of time in the past. It doesn't take perfect tenses. No. Common examples you better know. When I reached the railway station, the train had left. When I reached home, when I talked to him, when I went there, when I was driving, etc. It doesn't take perfect tenses. D blocked, A blocked. Before when, come on, you have a couple of conjunctions again. Okay, since is the adverb of time, mentioning the time expression, since and for. I have been teaching since 2013. I have been teaching for last 11 years. Okay, so this is a perfect tense. Perfect. He may have changed a lot since I introduced him to her. Yes, that must be the appropriate one. Her tone belies. Oh, I don't know the meaning of plaintive. I don't know the meaning of belies, but singular subject within SES is all fine. A steely, oh my god, steely determination, okay, to educate. I don't know the meaning of steely, but I think should be like a steel determination. Okay, should be like a steel, okay, to educate her grandchildren with whose she lives here. Hold on, with whose? Whose is a possessive pronoun. Whose book is this? To show possession. And prepositions don't take possessive cases. Alone, alone, alone. And she lives with them. So those children with no who's out here, whom she lives. She lives with them. We need the objective case here, not the possessive case. Even though I do not know the meaning as a student of plaintive, of belies, of steely, of matchbox sized etc., I can mark grammar. Who? Okay. Words were so difficult here. This Carthaginian power, to be honest, I do not know. But that was a close test. I can match the theme and answer and go ahead. Okay, extended. When somebody's power, the power of a king, ruler, etc., becomes extended, okay, timidly. Is the tone negative? They are talking about aristocracy, government of England, wealthy, no. It can't be timidly. You know the meaning of timid, weak in that way. Kaya. Spritedly. I don't know this. I think that was lively. Yes. With spirit, I think. Yes. With enthusiasm. So extension of a kingdom can be done with the help of enthusiasm. Not that appropriate. Mentally, no. When you talk about a king, a ruler, a better word. And that must be the most appropriate one. That was extended. That was greatly extended. Talking about aristocracy and some word and such words. You went ahead. It was very much such a government as that of England is at a present day. Only the aristocracy of England is based on, okay, judge this. The aristocracy of England is based on ancient birth, and this Whereas in this city, in Delhi, for example, I think the same word should be there. In England, this is based on this, but in this, it is based on that. Decay, why so negative? Deposit, we are talking about governments, aristocracy, not any matter that can be deposited. Depended, yes, based on, depending on, divided, no, 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 no. Here, depending upon this, there, depending upon that. Quite easy. That was a good set, to be honest. The aristocracy of Carthage controlled and governed everything. None but it's you're talking about power, area, government. Wider suns. How can suns be wider? Were they fat? Wider sun. Own son, yes. When you talk about sons or daughters, you can show possession. Own son. Tumultuous. Wow. Detailed. Don't judge a book by its cover. Cloze test is so difficult, but the options are so easy, equally. Okay. That a very different, efficient, and energetic government was created. The government of an oligarchy makes sometimes a very rich and powerful state. That is positive. Rich, powerful state. But discontented, I think it is visible. Yes, it is. A discontented, content is satisfied. Discontented, that means it should be negative and people. Rich and powerful, but the tone is negative now. Unhappy, okay. Satisfied, a positive one, can't be there with discontented. Sufficient, a positive one. Appreciable, a positive one. Elimination, it works. The contrast, yep. I took just 13 seconds to answer. Impeccable, you can't defeat him. Antonym. If you say impeccable, that will be perfect, I think. Perfect, flawless, or anything such. Imperfect. Imperfect is here. I don't remember the answer, to be honest, but I think this should be the answer. Yes, it is. If it is impeccable, that means matchless, flawless, perfect, then imperfect should be the best antonym. Ideal, positive one. Superficial, a negative one, but we have a better choice. Need not think about the others then. The festival was filled. Okay, this time I will go through the question properly. They are saying complete the sentence with the appropriate set of synonyms of the word vibrant, which is a positive one. The festival was filled with lively music. Maybe the pronunciation is lively. False, negative. Unusual, negative. Typical, common will be negative here for the festival, because on festivals we have more energy. So can't say typical here. Okay. Lively, the only possible correction out here. And colorful decorations, for sure. The first one only. Yep. Muskan. Another RC, not that difficult. At least 3 airlines cancelled flights between Australia and Bali this week after a volcanic eruption in eastern Indonesia spewed a vast plume of volcanic ash into the air. But while would-be holidaymakers are naturally upset at having their plans disrupted, it's worth remembering it's not safe to fly planes through a volcanic ash. So, how do airlines decide, come on, it's not safe to fly when a volcano erupts? And why is volcanic ash so dangerous for aircraft? Anyway, the particles are very, very abrasive. They can cause permanent damage to the windscreens in the aircraft and can make windscreen look opaque, like someone has gone through them with a sandpaper. Imagine getting spectacles and scraping them over and over with sandpaper. That's what you would see if you were sitting in the cockpit. The ash can also clog, damage external sensors, leading to erroneous readings, unpredictable, and can infiltrate the aircraft's ventilation system. This can affect cabin air quality and lead to potential respiratory issues also. But the main issue, in fact, is the impact volcanic ash has on engines. Oh, that's the main issue. A jet engine works by drawing in air, compressing it, mixing it with fuel and igniting it, creating high pressure exhaust gases that are expelled backwards, which pushes the engine and the aircraft forward. Okay, that's physics behind that. The correct balance of fuel and airflow is crucial. When you disrupt the flow, it can cause the engine to stop. These particles that get inside the engines will melt and build up, causing disruption to the airflow. That's why. And this can cause the engine to flame out or stall. This has a lot of silica. When it melts, turns into something similar to glass. Won't melt until exposed to very high temperature, but inside an engine, you do get very high temperatures. There was a famous incident of 1982 when a British Airways plane was flying in the vicinity of Indonesia and lost all 4 engines after it encountered volcanic ash coming from Java's Mount Gulu 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 Gulu. Fortunately, the pilot was able to restart the plane engines and land safely, although the pilots were unable to see through the front windscreens. Okay. Antonym of the word expel, removing, for an aircraft, removing pressure and such. Dismiss will be the same. Expel someone from a job, dismiss someone from a job can't be the antonym. Blacklist someone from a job can't be the antonym. Leave someone, suck to get in. Yes, sucking in air, leaving in air. Which of the following will be the title of the passage? See why all these things were marked. How do airlines decide it's not safe to fly? And why is this so dangerous? Here is the theme. So I think they're defining why we shouldn't fly an airline when there is some volcanic eruption and such. Why airlines cancel flights during volcanic eruption? Maybe signs of jet engine maintenance. No, the emphasis is not given on jet engine maintenance. The emphasis is somewhat on the other word. Air travel disruptions, a historical perspective. There was an example, not the history of air travel disruptions, and there may be other causes also, maybe bad weather, not only just volcanic eruption. No, economic impact of eruptions on tourism. No, tourism is there. The only precise choice of words. As per the passage, how does volcanic ash affect aircraft windscreen? I think they are just like a sandpaper somebody has scratched through that. Makes them more reflective, improving visibility. No. Causes scratches. Yep, something such. Can render them, make them opaque. Yeah, that should be the answer. Like sandpaper. Perfect. Coats them with a layer of glass-like material that enhances the durability. No significant impact. Look at your sand, what was the example they gave? Spectacles and scrapping them with the sandpaper. So you can't say no impact. Why is the balance of fuel and airflow crucial in a jet engine? The word crucial itself was there. The correct balance of fuel and airflow is crucial in the jet engine because when you disturb this, it can cause the engine to stop. It prevents overheating, not there in the passage. Minimizes the impact of external factors. That is an external factor. Allows to expel exhaust gases as low. No. Ensures the engine operates effectively, efficiently, and avoids stalling. Yep. It avoids stopping of the engine. Avoiding the stopping of the engine. Select the correctly spelled word. The first and foremost, which I mark wrong a lot of times, but this time I didn't. Separate, I can start with A, E, I don't remember, but I have this tactic. Rate is R-A-T-E, putting this E here, then putting this A here. Correct me if I'm wrong, I shouldn't be. That's the tactic I have followed for years. But I was asked the correctly spelled, I'm sorry. So separate is wrong, all fine. Proceed is double E-D. Please proceed further. Proceeds, proceedings, we have words. Forward has this W-O-R-D. That is proceed. So the only option left is withhold. And correctly spelled, no. Don't answer. without looking at the question. I was defining the spelling of separate. You answered separate. No, you have to answer the correctly spelled. Such silly mistakes are like volcanic ash. They can disturb our engines. A couple more to finish things off. Passive voice. The sentence in passive voice. Committee rejected. No B, no V3, no passive. B plus V3 passive. Not in the second one. In the third one I can see was written B plus V3. Just 7 seconds I think to answer. Sufficient. Beneath her smile lurked a spiteful nature in spite of, despite. You better know who clicked this answer. A fly clicked this answer. I didn't. Can you see the power of fly? She clicked this. I didn't. Spiteful, despite, I think hurting one. And the antonym of hurting should be some positive one. Scentful, I don't know. Homeless, out of context. Speechless, out of context. Kind, the opposite of hurting. Hey, fly, come here and fly again. And back to the drawing board. Start over from scratch, doing things from the beginning. 5 seconds to finish things off. Yes, a makhi doing this, Avijit. Yes, she's flying here also. Hey, but the questions are finished. You are welcome on next Tuesday. You are welcome next Tuesday. Makhi bhai, sir, I won't pronounce the name. One may get offended. Thank you so much for being here. That was a very good set. Very good one, to be honest. And yes, of course, would love to see you on the next turn whenever we have the classes. Tomorrow we have the class at say 6 in the evening, but the special class on the app. Would love to see you tomorrow at 6 in the evening in a special class on the app for free. And we have a class at 5 p.m. in the foundation batch 3.0. Okay, for 2025 examinations. Thank you. See you pretty soon. And before I finish, let me show you an offer. If somebody is willing to join Oliveboard or get a subscription, one can grab 45% off. 17th of December today is the last day to avail. What happened, brother? Of this discount. Finishing things off. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe, everybody here. Yes, we have this winter sale. One can grab flat 45% off on SSC, on any, I should say, SSC subscription. One can grab Super Elite, the all-in-one solution with 1.5 times validity also, flat 45% off using the code FEST. Thank you so much, everybody. See you. You were impressive, all of you. You are the best English teacher ever. Thank you so much for the encouragement and support. Thank you so much. Dil se. Thank you, Vijit. Paras, thank you. Love Kush, Radhe Radhe. Nitesh, Babli, Sakshi, thanks a lot. Ayushi, yep, the test was very good. Yashwanti, Radhe Radhe. Gunjan, Suman, Rinkal, Icha, Desh Ki Jaan, respect, Desh Ki Jaan. Isha, Sanjeev, thank you so much, hey dear. Muskan, perfect, Radhe Radhe. Yashi, Vishali, Sanjana, Paras, thank you so much. Kshama, Divyanshi, Pramod, Gaming Master, Kshama, Vijit, thanks to you for the words, Chetan and Vishali and all of you. Okay, see you tomorrow on the app for the free class and at 5 for the foundation one. Thank you.